to Mooo! We have been studying E. coli in milk. To help our research, we visited bivalve organic dairy, we met some cows and saw the milking and storage process. We also visited Strauss Organic Creamery. We met with Ian Hero, quality assurance molecular biologist for Strauss Milks. We discovered that Dr. Paul Jackson of Lawrence Livermore Labs has made an exciting new discovery in combating E. coli and other bacteria, and for our innovative solution, we are injecting lactic proteins into the milk at the dairy. We're excited to have shared our solutions with experts at Clover Dairies, Strauss Creamery, and Lawrence Livermore Labs. We're going to do a short skit to show you what you have learned. Farmer John is milking the cow. If you drink milk straight from the cow, then this raw, unpasteurized milk can carry dangerous bacteria such as Salmonella, Listeria, or even E. coli. The symptoms of E. coli are fever, vomiting, diarrhea, and death. What? No.
I have found that I can minimize the risk of these bacteria by keeping the cows clean. Before I milk them, before I hook them up to the milking machines, I hand milk them a little and observe the color of the milk. If it's watery, then the cow is sick. I also sterilize the milk. I also sterilize the udders just before milking. I also sterilize the udders with iodine just before milking. It gets stored in a cooling tank until it's picked up later today and taken to the creamery.
Ian from Strauss Organic Creamery has something to say.
When I get the milk in the creamery, I heat it up to 171 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds. This will make your milk safe. But pasteurization is only 90% effective, so even after we pasteurize it, we have to test it for E. coli even after pasteurization.
Eureka! I found it!
What did you find, Dr. Paul Jackson?
This bacteria has lactic proteins that help it divide and multiply by poking tiny holes in the cell wall. If I replicate this protein and introduce it into the E. coli's environment, it pokes the E. coli to death. Maybe I can make an antidote that can kill E. coli.
Wow, Dr. Paul, that's awesome. If we inject the proteins right in the cow, would it get rid of E. coli at the source? If we did that, would the lactic proteins stay in the cow and inoculate it, or would they be passed out of the cow?
The cow's immune system would completely destroy this protein. It would be best to inject it directly into the milk, though we have done no studies to determine how well it will work in milk or even if it will function properly at all.
Great, we have an innovative solution. However, we've got a lot more work to do to figure out if it will work. Dr. Paul, if we put the proteins in the milk, what effect would they have on humans?
They are completely safe for humans.
Sorry, Dr. Paul, but if we add the proteins right after pasteurization, we need to repasteurize.
Thank you, Ian and Dr. Paul. I'll add the lactic proteins into the milk storage at my place to remove the E. coli before pasteurization.
Now we finished all that work to make milk safer, but every time we have an answer, we find another question.
I just remembered, I'm lactose intolerant.